But there are a lot of rules and a lot of benefits and opportunities you have, especially if you're self-employed and things like that, to take legitimate deductions um, that you don't have to pay in the grant. Again, that's the difference between you trying to do the taxes on your own, or talking to any of those brick and mortar stores. You see them, especially around tax time. They'll have somebody out spinning a sign or something like that. Those are tax preparers. You want a tax advisor that will prepare your taxes for you, but also give you good, legitimate, sound advice on preparing taxes properly, so you can maximize your legitimate deductions,
Mhm.
maximize those tax savings, and not get in trouble with the IRS and be tempted to do something that you shouldn't really be doing anyway. I mean, it's goes back to the biblical, right? Render unto Caesar what is here his. I don't know the exact quote or the verse, but it's just one of those things that it is what it is.
Yeah.
And so you want to make sure you're doing it right. Have somebody that's advising you, unless you know your stuff and you've got a good software system or something like that. But just to kind of recap, the big triggers, the top 5 triggers on an IRS audit: unreported income. That's number one. Number two is claiming unauthorized deductions or tax credits, things like that. Number three is if you have lots of rounded numbers or math errors on the actual forms you're submitting to the IRS. Number four is those COVID related withdrawals. If you had one of those, you want to make sure you're following the rules of that, because they're going to be looking really closely at that. And then number five, having those foreign bank accounts, and they will find out about it. The IRS has their ways, right? The U.S. government can look into a lot of. They have long-reaching arms. Let's just put
Yeah.
it that way, so they can find a lot of stuff. But again, work with a solid tax advisor, have them help you guide you through those exemptions and deductions and things like that. And make sure you're claiming all your income and whatnot. And if you've got multiple streams of income, make sure you keep a checklist of it. And you should be keeping track of that stuff year round, not just oh crap, it's April 2nd, I should probably pull all this stuff together.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot less stressful, believe me. Many moons ago, that used to be me. And then I brought in my money team, and
Mhm.
part of that was bookkeeping, and then also the tax advisory stuff. So, and my life is so much less stressful. So